Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. So my name is Katie Cantrell. I'm the founder and executive director of the Factory Farming Awareness Coalition. We're a local and national nonprofit that speaks to schools, community groups, and businesses about the impacts of our food choices. And we partner with Green Monday, which is an international sustainability initiative. Now, as I'm sure you've heard a lot of wonderful speakers discuss today, as National Geographic explained, when we think about threats to the environment, we tend to picture cars and smokestacks, not dinner. But the truth is, our need for food poses one of the biggest dangers to the planet. So Green Monday seeks to meet people where they are and encourage them to make small changes to their food choices that add up to a huge impact. So rather than just targeting individuals one-on-one and trying to get them to eat less meat or go veg, we work with communities. So we work with colleges, with businesses that have cafeterias, and very excitingly, Berkeley became the first city in the entire world to pass a Green Monday resolution. So now we're working with municipalities. And with institutions, the idea is that one day a week in the cafeteria, they feature a plant-based option as the Green Monday special, and we work with green teams, with sustainability directors to have a grassroots education campaign to really change the culture at the institution, to get people to work together to make their school or their workplace green through their food choices. And the Berkeley City Council, very forward-thinkingly, incorporated this into their environmental efforts to help stop climate change. And it got amazing local and national press because it was such an incredibly, some would say radical, but really necessary step. And so now it is my huge honor to introduce to you Councilmember Cheryl Davila, who was key in getting the Berkeley Green Monday resolution passed. So Councilmember Davila has called Berkeley home for nearly 37 years, and she continues to serve the community, working tirelessly to improve the conditions of the city and address the many unique issues that have been ignored for many years in District 2. She's committed to maintaining unity, diversity, affordability, safety, and warmth for all. So please join me in welcoming Councilmember Davila.
Good afternoon. I'm, like she said, Councilmember Davila for District 2. Who's here that lives in District 2? Raise your hand. District 2 is Sacramento to the water and University. Sacramento and University to the water, and then Haskell on the other side of Ashby. So let me get my thing here. So I'm happy and honored and humbled to be here. It's Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. Happy Easter and happy Passover. And I wanted to thank Amy, who's not here, and Katie, who is, for inviting me here today, and the Brower Center for hosting this amazing event. We used to have an Earth Day. We used to have a parade. We have to get back to that, because inside on a beautiful day, we need to be outside enjoying the sunshine, right? And it's Easter, but that's okay. Next year, I'm going to try to get that happening, because we used to have all these amazing events that Berkeley needs to get back to doing to unify our city, right? So thanks to my son, he's an amazing young man, 31. He talked to me about climate change, right? I mean, of course, I've known about it all my life, but, he got me really involved and introduced me to some people. And so I was like, okay, this is something that my office should definitely do. So Berkeley declared a climate emergency last June 12th. And we've been moving forward in that direction since. Not as fast as we should be, because it's a city and we're full of bureaucracy, but I'm hoping to change some of that. But we declared a climate emergency. We also had a fossil fuel-free city item that my office put forth, and so that was referred to two commissions. The Energy Commission went fast and forward and got it out, but the Transportation Commission has not put it on their agenda. So we have to make sure that happens, because we need to get rid of these fossil fuels faster, right? So anyway, Who here is committed to slowing down climate change? All right. Did you know a cow does an average release between 70 and 120 kilograms of methane and greenhouse gases, like carbon dioxide, right? But the negative effect on climate change of methane is 23 times higher than CO2. Did you know that? That's pretty amazing. Many are not aware of how much the rainforest is being destroyed by grazing, destroyed to feed and graze livestock. Analysis shows that one of the most effective ways for an individual to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions is to reduce or eliminate meat and dairy from their diets. If we do that, we can really make a big difference. So we need to go to our friends and our families and our neighbors and educate them on how they can do that. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to be vegetarian. All you have to do is give it up for a day or two a week, right? And we'll make a big, big, big difference. And, what does that mean? That means that we need to educate our neighbors. We need to educate ourselves. And because Green Mondays is such an important thing to do, right? It doesn't even have to be Monday. It could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. At the city council, we've implemented this. We meet on Tuesdays, and we're like pretty much vegan all the time now at our meetings. Now, if I could only get them to do a meditation before, then we could really make a difference, right? I'm working on it. But, so the city council meals, because they feed us every meeting. So we've been eating vegetarian, and that's been working out. And what does that mean? For me, it means that in my family, we've been eating less meat. And I know it's trimmed me down, and it's made me healthier. It's made me more awake. It's done there's a lot of good benefits. So we all need to think about that. Green Monday has numerous volunteers, and they've actually hit every single restaurant in Berkeley trying to educate them to go to plant-based meals. Give it up for Green Monday for doing that. So it's important that we educate ourselves, educate our neighbors, and our libraries even have information on how you can Green Monday yourself. So that's great. So there's materials out there so that you can go to the library and find them and learn how you can do this. So this has just been such a great thing for Berkeley to do, and I was happy to have my name on the item. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for having me. Happy Easter, happy Passover, and happy Earth Day. Power to the people.
And I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our amazing National Program Director, Monica, who led a team of interns to every restaurant in the city. And these are some of the early adopters. So also big shout out to the Berkeley Student Food Collective, Revival Bar and Kitchen, Gum and Kitzel, and Red Door Eats. And we are working with others to get them to feature Green Monday specials. All right, thank you so much.